Feels good to sit down. This week, let's be honest, it hasn't gone exactly to plan for us. We're waiting on a lot of packages. I don't know what's going on at the moment with Brexit, with the pandemic, but there's a hell of a lot of issues with getting parcels on time. For example, we ordered a package from the UK 3 weeks ago. It went missing. The company since then resent the package again with express delivery. Still hasn't showed up. We need a couple of parts off them to finish the engine assembly. So another package we got from Australia with express delivery is after being delayed. One part of the package is in China and the other part of the package is in Germany. And the package is left in the same van in Australia from the same place at the same time, and somehow now they're in two different parts of the world. So definitely having a major headache with parts, but you know, that's all part of the course. You know, this is what happens and we just have to try to deal with it as best as we can. So small delay there, but we're not panicking too much. We still have a lot to do. So another blast of parts have just arrived today. Sweet delivery from Turbosmart. We're running their fuel pressure regulator. Here we have, which I've been using in all the cars, the Eurofighter and the S14 45mm Gen V Hypergate. Great stuff, and really appreciate the continued support from Turbosmart. There we have the G-Garage manifold, same as what we put on the Eurofighter last year. We'll be mounting this to our dud engine here, putting the wastegates on, and we're going to start looking at wastegate positions. So yeah, drop the dud engine in, put the wastegates on, then we can start our dump tubes. And we have titanium coming from Vibrant Performance. That should be here in next week, and then we're going to be starting fabricating the titanium full exhaust from front to back. So definitely going to save a lot of weight. It's going to be interesting to hear how the 2JZ sounds with titanium, and yeah, we'll get into that when it comes. I don't think we're allowed to go lower hand with the slant like that. Your shape or your back will need to be different. It's tight from underneath. Yeah, just. Right, so we got this sweet delivery from Vibrant Performance. Very lightweight boxes. We are going making our first titanium exhaust system. V-man flange. Long springs, it's tidy, isn't it?
Yeah, savage.
All titanium. The weight of it, everything feels empty. Pie cuts, oh my god man, this is great. I actually can't believe how light this is. Feel that. It feels like it's full of helium. So we got our pie cuts to do the downpipe. Man, I'm very impressed with the weight. Second box, we should have some pipe. That's insane. The weighs nothing. So full 4-inch system. So yeah, our first ever titanium exhaust. Huge thanks to the guys at Vibrant Performance and European distributor for Vibrant for getting our first chance to use titanium. I wanted to use it on the Eurofighter, but we never had the chance, and it was kind of hard to get with the timeline we had then. So this part's absolutely perfect to give it a try. I can't wait to hear how it sounds. And
that's going to be very interesting.
Sound difference, yeah. It's our first time working with a titanium exhaust, so huge thanks to Vibrant Performance and also Evo-K Performance, who is the European distributor. When it's all together, we will weigh it and see the difference between the stainless exhaust on my old Falcon Tires S14. The last of our powder coating parts and brackets we'll have today, so we're going to be mounting the radiator, water pump, the radium fuel cell permanently. So it's nice to be putting things in for the actual final time. Everything in the back is going to be fitted today. We got the BC external reservoir canisters mounted here and a nice bracket just bolted down to the floor. The guys are back on the plumbing of the back of the car and it's looking really, really good. We have the power steering pump permanently mounted. Radium fuel cell is strapped in for good. Fuel filler done here, breather pipe there, really tidy. We have the feed dash 10 up to the fuel rail and returning dash 8 coming back. So that's pretty much all the plumbing done back here. We're ready to sit in the radiator for the final time. Yeah, it's coming together very well. Lovely progress today. Rad in permanently, fans on, cowling on, the radium fuel cell bolted in permanently. All the plumbing is done back here. The radium coolant expansion tank here. We're just missing one fitting for here, so we might put a coolant pressure sensor in here to monitor coolant pressure on the engine. But yeah, looking really nice. Very happy with that, how it all turned out back there. Also regarding the engine is actually fully assembled now, but I want to keep and wait until we have all the parts to finish the engine assembly video. Keep it all in one, because I think it'll be nice and interesting to see how we go about building our 2JZs. So as we've been waiting for a lot of the parts to come, we started working on our spares package. Here we started cutting up the standard Nissan front cross member where the steering rack was mounted, and we inserted Wisefab steering rack relocation kit, welded it in and got it ready for powder coating. Then Bill started working on the dump tubes from the Turbosmart wastegates, tacked them up, ran them in a nice position, then went away and purge welded them. He took them away home and they turned out really nice, so very happy with that. Next job for Bill was start working with Vibrant Performance pie cuts, tacking them all together. It takes 5 pie cuts to make a 45-degree bend, so we started off with about 45 degrees, then added a few more on to start working on the downpipe. Tack them all together. It's really nice because you can route the exhaust exactly where you want. Tight squeeze. Then when we had the downpipe running out of the turbo, we added in our slip joint, started working on the turn to go down under the car, then placed our downpipe on the car for the first time, all tacked together with our slip joint at the bottom. Sizing her up. So we're getting there. Downpipe done, all tacked up, Vibrant pie cuts here, looking sweet. Going from 4-inch round to 4-inch oval. And we're just making our twists and bends here to keep bringing it back. And we're actually going to bring the exhaust out this side. Usually they're at this side, but we want to avoid the radium fuel cell. And it'll come out here, potentially turn it and bring it down to avoid the water pump, or worst case scenario we will make a heat shield underneath for the water pump. Keep her good. So really getting there with the exhaust. Just a piece there to join off. And we're looking good. We'll work on the tail finishing piece at the very end. Exhaust has gone away to be fully purge welded. Guys are just mocking up the plumbing for the wastegates. We're mounting the fuel pressure regulator somewhere here, catch tanks back here, so just setting all of that up right now. So now we're mounting up the radium fuel filter, just checking it out, sizing it up, and we're going to run the fuel lines up along the side of the tunnel. And also about to start plumbing the power steering. Right guys, so let's have one last look over the car. Our fuel pipes are running down here, radium fuel mount and radium fuel filters mounted. We got all the fuel pipes, dash 10 feeding the rail, dash 8 coming back, mounted on these nice clips. We're running it up high just so it's out of the way, and we didn't want to run them near the coolant lines because obviously we don't want the fuel to be getting excessively hot for no reason. Up here we have the Turbosmart wastegate for the final time with the dump tube on it. You can see it on the car, it looks really nice, and we started plumbing the wastegates. So we have the 2 wastegates linked, running under the engine mount, so it's down to the coolest part of the engine, and then we're coming out the other side of this wastegate and going up towards the MAC valve and pressure side. There we have the Turbosmart fuel pressure regulator mounted. Here you can see the SPAL fans mounted on the oil cooler, so I think there's definitely going to be no fear of oil temperatures in this car. Very happy with that. Nice and out of the way. Intercooler is going to be sitting up here, so we won't be getting hot air from the intercooler affecting the oil temperature, and vice versa with air temperature. So that's pretty much how it's all going for us. We still have parts on the way. The actual biggest shipment we're waiting on is the body kit and the last few engine parts from the US. So that's actually in Cork right now. It cleared customs today, so fingers crossed we're going to have that in the next couple of days. And also another good news is we're very close to telling you guys what this car is being built for. I'm super excited. We've seen the render of the car. It's going to be a totally new design, and I think in the next 2 or 3 weeks we're going to be announcing what we're doing, how the car looks, and our plans for this year. So Very excited about that. Thank you guys for watching. This video is a bit scattered because there's so many different things going on, different parts arriving at different times, but we're trying our best to upload and show you guys everything that we're doing. Yeah, so for next week I think we'll have all parts ready to finish the engine build video and get that to you guys. So thank you very much for watching, appreciate your support, and see you next week.